Welcome back. We've left the coast and have begun our trek through the outback. We find some awesome camps and explore the quirky town of Coober Pedy. G'day, I'm Will.
How good?
It's beautiful. And this is Luce.
Excited? So pretty.
And together we are travelling around Australia in our 1987 Toyota Hiace named Joey.
Look at this thing!
Follow along to see these roads we roam. First up, we head to Whyalla to stock up on essentials in preparation for Central Australia.
Okay, so we are currently in a sea of food.
I'm glad all my years spent in a butcher shop has led to this.
Will's doing the meal prepping for the meat in the freezer. I'm packing this tub, that bag, this pantry and the fridge, trying to anyway. We still have a long way to go and we're getting very full, but this is all in preparation for the Northern Territory where food is going to be extremely expensive throughout the middle.
So we've done a big restock.
Because Woolworths, Aldi and Coles are going to be a little cheaper, and so we're just getting more of the dry goods and a bit of meat while it's a little bit cheaper here as well, because we know that fuel is going to be very expensive.
Yeah, so just getting stocked on all the non-perishables and filling up the freezer, and should make for a good crossing across the country.
Hopefully we haven't gone overboard.
No, never. I'm sure we'll eat it. Won't go hungry.
No, we've got plenty of food now.
Definitely feed a small village with all this.
I'm getting hungry though, looking at all this food.
Yeah, that's right. We pulled into Pimba to have a much needed shower. If you were to ask me a year ago what my favourite pleasure in life was, I would have said something like beer and a handful of peanuts. I've changed my mind, it's definitely a hot shower now. Filming you, filming me, filming you.
We're on the road again!
Woo! Woo! Yeah! So, last night's camp, about half an hour north of Port Augusta. It was nice, it was actually beautiful. Heaps of space, you're kind of hidden among the trees and things. It was pretty good.
It was called Random Spot with Fire Pits.
The infamous random spot with fire pits. But no, it was awesome, had all this privacy. And then today, well, we travelled for a bit over an hour. We were lucky enough to catch a shower in, what was it called? Pimba, that's the
At
one.
the Spuds Roadhouse.
Spuds Roadhouse.
Nice hot shower for $2.
Yeah, that was good. And yeah, awesome little roadhouse. They got set up there with like a little restaurant thing and everything. It was good. And then we went to Lake Hart, and it was great. And there's an alright campsite there, all with nice compacted gravel and everything.
Yeah.
Definitely not for us though.
It's just I feel like we always camp in these really secluded spots, and you're far away from other people, and it's great to have a chat to people, but then when you're wanting to camp, sometimes there's just too many people around, and there was lots of people around.
Yeah, it was very shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, you were like parked next to people probably only a metre or two away, and it's just it's not my cup of tea. So we decided to find a place a little bit further up that says it's a lot more open and still a free camp. I'm sure it's going to be still a beautiful spot.
Oh, it just looks like a classic outback, off the road kind of stop.
But that's all we need. We just wanted a little bit more space.
Yeah. No, it'll be good. Just camping along with the red dust. It'll be beautiful.
And then tomorrow, we've got a little bit more driving, and I think we've only got one more stop before
we're staying just shy of Coober Pedy.
I think, and then Coober Pedy will be the next day.
Yeah, that's right.
But we are very excited to be on the road again. We loved staying at the Caravan Park and having the luxurious showers, and the people were amazing, and we loved working there. But it's just been so good to get back on the road.
Oh yeah.
And be doing what we kind of started out wanting to do, which is traveling around and seeing awesome scenery and landscape and
singing way too loud.
Yes, we couldn't really do that in a caravan park or that camp back there.
Yeah.
I feel like you had to whisper because you're so close to everybody. So very excited. Hopefully the camp's good. We'll show you when we get there. We made it to camp.
Yes, we have. Cheers.
Cheers. And we've got a fire going.
Getting some coals sorted for
the best thing you can do when you have a fire. Potatoes.
Roast potatoes on the coals. Doesn't get any better than that, eh?
And we're so glad that we moved on from the other camp because we are pretty much out here completely by ourselves. I think there's maybe a couple people well over there at the rest area. But
yeah, we've just paddock bashed out here a little bit. Old Joseph handled it like a champ.
And now we get to have a fire, which we wouldn't have been able to have at the other place. So.
Oh, and there's just, it was so easy to find some timber, all dry, obviously. And
easy peasy.
Yeah.
And now we get to have roast potatoes.
That's it. Throw them in a hole with some coals for 40 minutes and it's the best thing you could ever have.
Our potatoes are done.
Woo! Ash on my hands.
That's not good. Don't get that on the potato.
Whew, a bit warm.
They look cooked.
Oh, they smell cooked. How good is that?
Yum, yum, yum.
Put it down. What an absolute feed. How good is this?
Yum.
Coober Pedy is a quirky outback town known for its opal mines and underground dwellings. We were keen to experience one of the mines and learn the conditions miners used to work in during the 1920s.
So this shows how the miners hand drilled their holes to put explosives in. He must have been going pretty hard because his bloody hand fell off.
Today, there are over 250,000 mine entrances in the area.
What are you doing here, Will?
So, old Joseph has developed a bit of a vacuum leak. So now begins the ultra fun game of finding a tiny hole amongst a maze of cables. So I'm just opening his engine bay right up, so I've got a bit of room to work, and then it's a bit of an Easter egg hunt, I suppose.
Which you've already been doing for the past few days as well.
Yeah, it's been a 3-day hunt, but
hopefully today's the day.
yeah, well, it's a bit sunnier, so
And you're not feeling as sick.
I'm not as crook anymore, so
Will's been sick with like a head cold for the past couple of days, so he's been trying his best to work on it. Absolute legend, trying to push and soldier through, but hopefully today's the day and you're feeling better and the sun is out.
yes, that's right, so
Fingers crossed.
see what happens, eh? I have no idea how that's gonna turn out.
I'm gonna get muscles.
I
My arms are sore.
The whole time I was doing that, I was just thinking like, oh, the microphone's definitely picking me, my snotty nose up bloody breathing. And the whole time I'm like, this is loud in my ears, that microphone's definitely picking that up too. Next episode, we cross into the NT and explore one of Australia's greatest landmarks.